Hello friends. I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. We had a very nice weekend. And as I mentioned in my community post, if you guys didn't see that, Scott was off work all last week, and so I decided to go ahead and just take a little vacation myself from YouTube, and it was really nice, and I feel ready to get back to it and get videos out for you. Although this week, this grocery haul video is going to be the only video I am able to upload because this is Bible school week. I've been talking about it a lot, and this will be the last, maybe the last time you hear about it. But yeah, Bible school starts today. It's Monday, and we are excited and a little nervous, and we're hoping it goes well. The grocery haul will reflect the fact that we have a very busy week ahead. Bible school is from 6 to 8 in the evening, and we live about a half an hour away from the church, and so we don't want to leave and get there right at 6. We want to get there early, especially today because it's the first day. So that means we'll be leaving here probably, well, today Olivia is leaving about 4 o'clock. I'm not going to leave until 5 o'clock, but that means suppers have to be quick and easy around here. So that will reflect it in this grocery haul. There will be a lot more like junky type foods that you will see, and that's just what we have to do in order to be fed, because I don't want to come home at 8 o'clock and eat. I will be done for by then if I wait that long to eat my supper. So anyway, we've got that going on. Plus, we've got a few other items that you will see, especially in the Walmart portion of this video, that are supplies for Bible school. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I will show you first what we picked up from Kroger. All right, this is everything I got from Kroger. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the cold stuff first, and then I'm gonna stop the video so we can get the cold stuff put in the freezer because it's hot outside. They were in cooler bags, but I wanna keep them as cold as possible and get them back in the coldness as soon as possible. So we'll start down here. I got 3 things of creamer for the guys. I got their normal hazelnut and caramel, and then this was a substitution. I normally get them the chocolate, and they didn't have it, so this is the hazelnut mocha. And apparently it has something to do with the show Friends. I didn't watch that show, so I don't know. I got 4 things of my Greek yogurt, dairy-free Greek yogurt. I ordered vanilla, 4 vanillas. They gave me 3 vanillas and 1 strawberry, which is fine. Got 2 things of our plant-based cheddar and 1 of mozzarella. Some of my Ripple half and half dairy-free. This stuff is really good. 0 carbs, so it's wonderful if you're on a low-carb diet. Some oat milk for Olivia. 2 pounds of ground sausage. Let's skip all this stuff. 2 packages of chicken strips. Ordinarily we would have these for supper tonight, but we're going to have something even quicker. I picked up some of this oat milk ice cream, mint chip. I got 2 containers of it, 1 for Olivia, 1 for me. And then I got these Oatly chocolate fudge bars. I'll eat 1, and the other 2 will be for Olivia. Because for whatever reason they only put 3 in a box. They should put 4, but they only put 3. I got some of these chimichangas just for Scott and Travis for quick lunches on the weekends, if there's no leftovers. And then I got 2 of these things of classic onion pierogies. We love pierogies, but we have to make sure they're the kind that don't have any cheese added. And so I got some of the classic onion, and we'll have those at some point, probably this week, as a side dish. All right, I'll get all the cold stuff put away, and then I'll come back and talk to you about the other things. All right, this is the non-cold stuff that I got at Kroger. A lot of the stuff I got because I had coupons for it and no other reason. Well, we use it. I don't just buy stuff because I have a coupon. Do you know what I mean? I buy it because we use it, and if I happen to have a coupon, then I get it. And even if I don't necessarily need it right now, if the coupon's going to expire and I know I'm going to end up using the product, then I go ahead and get it anyway. So one of those things is these dark chocolate peanut butter cups. These are low sugar, so that means they have less carbs. I mean, they're not carb free by any stretch. There's 8 carbs, minus 1, 7 carbs. So that's not too bad for one little treat, and they're dairy free. Just pick those up for me. I ordinarily get the organic chocolate chips, and I had a coupon for it, and they substituted. They did not tell me they were going to substitute, but they did, and I still used my coupon. So anyway, I got the Ghirardelli instead of the organic chocolate chips. I got 1 bag of these wavy chips. These will go with one of our meals. We still have quite a few like partial bags of chips in the pantry, so I didn't buy very many chips this time because we need to use up what's already opened up. But 3 weeks is a long time, and so I just picked these up to have if towards the end of the 3 weeks we are almost out of chips. I picked up some coffee for the guys, some more prunes. I get these every time I go shopping. I got 4 cans of the low sodium chicken broth. This is one of those things that I had a coupon for, which you had to buy 3. It's pizza sauce, but I make homemade pizza or pizza type casseroles quite often, so I know 3 jars will get used pretty quickly. So I went ahead and got the 3 jars. I got 1 thing of spaghetti sauce and a thing of real mayonnaise. The whole family does prefer mayonnaise over Miracle Whip now. I actually prefer it too, but I still do the Miracle Whip because it has less calories in it. So I still use the Miracle Whip, and I do prefer the Miracle Whip in salads, like pasta salad and stuff like that. But mayonnaise on sandwiches is pretty tasty. And then again, they had the special deal. If you buy 3 cases of Mountain Dew, you get it at a greatly reduced price. And this is another one of those items that we still have 2 cases of Mountain Dew in the cupboard or in the closet. But you know, when you find things at a good deal, you need to get them if you have the room to store them. So that's why I went ahead and got those. All right, I'll get the rest of this stuff put away, and then I'll show you what we picked up from Walmart. Before I get the rest of the Walmart stuff out of the bags, I wanted to show that we got 3 Rising Crust pizzas for Travis for his lunches, and I want to get those back in the freezer as soon as possible. So we got that. I will get this organized, and I'll show you what the rest of the stuff I got from Walmart. All right, this is everything else we got from Walmart. I got a lot of fresh produce there. I've just not liked the looks of the produce at Aldi lately. So, and I know the last time I bought lettuce at Aldi, it looked fine on the outside, but then when you cut into it, it was all gross and brown on the inside. So I'm like leery of buying my lettuce from Aldi right now. So I did stock up on a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables from Walmart, but this is obviously not fresh fruits and vegetables. I told the family yesterday, I'm like, you know, I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. If there's anything you guys need or want, let me know so I can add it to the list. And Travis pipes up right away, Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm like, I can't promise that. And then my husband's like, oh, get the boy some donuts. He's a young man, but get the boy some donuts. So I got some Krispy Kreme glazed donuts, and I'm sure Scott will eat some of these because they are his favorite.
Mm-hmm. We got them because I mentioned it.
You reminded me?
Yeah.
Oh, Olivia wanted me to make sure that I include that. The only reason why I got them is because she mentioned it. She remembered the conversation about the Krispy Kreme donuts, because I probably would have forgotten. So she's correct. But anyway, got Travis and Scott some donuts. I got some more blueberries and strawberries. Some of these I will leave out to eat fresh. The rest I will put in the freezer. Our garden, our little strawberry patch, is going through its 2nd round. There's a lot of really little green strawberries out there and blossoms, but nothing ripe yet. So I'll be happy when what's out in the garden ripens up. But in the meantime, I will continue to buy them while they're in season at the store. I got some organic bananas. I got some more of these little yellow tomatoes. When I tell you I can't stand tomatoes, I'm serious. I don't mind like tomato sauce, ketchup, that kind of stuff, But to sit down and eat a raw tomato, it's just like gross, don't even, no way. But I really like these little yellow ones. They're really sweet. They don't have that weird sour taste that some tomatoes have. And I really, really like these, and they're so good on salads. So I picked up some of those, and then I did get a couple of the slicing tomatoes for Scott and Olivia because they do like regular tomatoes. And tomatoes is another thing that hopefully soon will be ripening in our garden. There's little green ones on, but you know, it may be a few weeks yet. And then I got some nectarines. I love nectarines, but I'm very particular about them. And when I smelled these, they smelled really good and they're kind of soft. So I think we'll have to eat them fairly quickly before they go bad. But I think they'll be nice and juicy and flavorful. So I got 2 things of nectarines. I already talked about the lettuce. I got 2 heads of lettuce. And I got a watermelon. So that's it for the fruits and vegetables. Oliver. Oh. He's got this little green ball and he loves it, but he loses it under the furniture constantly. I think we had this issue in the last grocery haul. Olivia had got some of these little chicken of the sea infusions the last time and she really liked them, so she got a couple of more. She got the garlic herb one and the basil one. And then I think in my last grocery haul, I got some of this Primal Kitchen Ranch. It's low carb, like I think 0 carbs actually. Oh, 2 carbs. And I really like it, and it's dairy free. It's really hard to find a dairy free ranch dressing. The only complaint I would have about it is that it's super thick, and I actually have to use like a spatula or a narrow spatula or a knife to get it out of there to put on my salad, but the flavor is fantastic. And I wanted to get 2 bottles of it. Of course, they only had 1. So I decided to give this one a try. I love honey mustard, so hopefully I will like this one. This one has 3 carbs, so not bad in the carb department. And again, it is dairy free, so hopefully I'll like this one as well, because like I said, I do love a good honey mustard dressing. So that's all of the food items. Now onto health and beauty. We needed more toothbrushes, not just exclusively Scott, but he told us we needed some more toothbrushes, and we really like the Reach, the medium bristled ones. We don't like the soft bristled ones, but we do like the medium. So I picked up some of those. I picked up some of this Mrs. Meyer's foaming hand soap just because I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff and I wanted to try it. I picked up some more of this Heritage leave-in conditioner spray. It's been working really well for my frizzy hair. I get such frizzy hair in the summertime, and this has been really helpful in that. It's not cheap, but it does work well, so I went ahead and got another bottle of that. Travis said he needed some more deodorant, and he goes through deodorant like crazy. So I went ahead and just got him a 4-pack. So hopefully this lasts him a while. And then I got some of these little wet ones. This is to go in my purse, and I thought the little individually wrapped singles would be helpful in my purse, because sometimes if you put a big package of wet wipes in your purse, they'll leak and get stuff wet. So these will not do that, and I can give a few of these to Olivia, but I'm just going to put those in my purse. And then I've been looking for something for my skin. I'm not happy with the texture of my skin right now, so I needed something for, like an anti-aging type thing. I don't think I have a lot of wrinkles. I got a few little fine lines, but it's just mainly the texture of my skin. It's really hard to describe or explain, but I thought I would give this a try because I do like hyaluronic acid, and this is a facial cleanser. So I washed my face with that, and then I thought I would give this peel off mask a try. There was this other stuff that I was really looking at. I can't remember. It's the Bliss, B-L-I-S-S brand of probably what I really needed, but it was $22. And I'm like, oh, this was like $3. So I'll give this a try first, and if I don't like this, I may break down and buy that $22 stuff just because I want to get my skin softer. It's just, I don't like the texture of my skin right now. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm having a hard time finding a foundation I like, because my skin's not smooth enough. So anyway, first world problems, I guess, but I'm hoping those things will help. All right, everything else on this table is for supplies that Olivia needed for Bible school. She and her cousin Lydia are in charge of the science portion of Bible school, and so a lot of supplies did get donated by the church, but there were a few things that did not, so we picked them up today. Now the tacky glue, that's for my department in the craft section. So I got that, but then the rest of this is for her experiments. She needed some straws, and everything here was pretty cheap. Like the straws were $1, the pencils were 45 cents or something like that, because right now they have all the back to school supplies in the store. Some index cards, and she needed the 4x6. She needed some clear tape, so she got 2 rolls of that. She needed balloons, so we got 3 packages, so they would have plenty of color options to choose from. And some gallon zip freezer bags, not gallon, quart freezer bags, the zipper kind, and some wide masking tape. Now anything here that is not used up, we'll just bring back home, and because we purchased the stuff. But like, I will be using freezer bags like crazy this summer to put stuff in the freezer, produce and things, and we can always use straws and whatnot. So anyway, that is what we picked up from Walmart. Get this stuff put away and show you what I got from Aldi. All right, this is everything I picked up from Aldi. I had Olivia go down and take inventory in the refrigerator downstairs yesterday, and we saw quite a few bagels and quite a bit of bread left. So we didn't have to get too much bread or bagels. I just got 3 of the everything bagels for Travis. I got 1 loaf of the artisanal white bread for Travis and Olivia. They still had 2 loaves down there. And then Scott told me he really likes this sprouted grain bread, which I didn't know that, but he said he does. So I got 2 loaves of that, mainly for him, but I can eat it as well. And then I got this for me, just to try. I don't know if I'll like it. I don't know if it will agree with my system. I read the ingredients, and there shouldn't be anything in it that causes me any trouble. And I don't eat a lot of bread anyway, so I thought I would give this a shot. And it has only 2 grams of carbs and 7 grams of protein. So hopefully I'll like it. But if I do like it, they probably will stop carrying it. That's just the way it always goes. I picked up some of these low-carb wraps for me, and then 2 packages of tortilla shells for Travis and Olivia, or whoever wants them. We'll probably have tacos at least once in the next 3 weeks. And then we'll also have chicken strips later on this week, and they like to make wraps out of those. So that's what those are for. We got 2 packs of hamburger buns, because another one of the quick meals we're going to have this week are chicken patty sandwiches. I already have some chicken patties left in the freezer downstairs, so I didn't have to buy any more. I just used up the last of my flour that I have readily available. I do have flour in my long-term extended pantry, but I didn't want to get into that. So I got 2 5-pound bags of flour to use right now. Scott just used the last of his grilling spices, so I picked up some more grilling spices. I love putting pumpkin seeds on my salads, so I got 2 bags of those. Got some white rice. Olivia, with her kidney problems, has to eat white rice and not brown rice, so I picked up some more of that. I got 1 package of the snack combo chips for Travis to take in his lunchbox, as well as 1 bag of the tortilla chips that we get every time I go shopping. I got a big gallon of white vinegar. We use this sometimes for cleaning, and mainly we are going to be doing some refrigerator pickles as soon as our cucumbers start producing, and so we're going to need vinegar for that. So I picked up a gallon of vinegar.
I got 2 of these corned beef things for the extended pantry. Got 2 things of refried beans for the extended pantry. One of the other quick dinners that we're going to have, and the reason it'll be quick is that I can make it in a day, during the day, and it'll just be ready because it's a cold salad. I'm going to make a bow tie chicken pasta salad. So I'm going to use 2 cans of this canned chicken and then 1 box of the bow tie pasta, but I got 2 boxes, one for the pantry, one for to be used this week. I got 2 boxes of the shells and cheese for Travis for on the weekends or whenever. A lot of times if we have like leftover night and there's not quite enough leftovers, I'll make a box of this for the guys just to kind of stretch. And then that way everyone has plenty to eat and we're cleaning out the refrigerator at the same time. I got 3 boxes of these smoked snack sticks for Scott. He likes to snack on those. I got 2 bags of these little potatoes. I don't know if I'll roast them or boil them, but those are really nice as a side dish. This is something I've never seen before. It's the pomegranate little seeds, and they're frozen. And in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and stick these back in the freezer right now because they're starting to get kind of soft. But Olivia and I love pomegranate, and this would be a really nice low carb frozen snack to have. So let me get those in the freezer. Hold on just a second. Travis did not need any more milk right now, so I didn't get any milk, but Scott did need some half and half. He said just to get 1, so I got a thing of organic half and half for Scott. I got some of these boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. I like to roast these in the oven and then put them back in the freezer after they're cooked and take them out just a few at a time, chop them up and put them on my salads, defrost them and put them on my salads, and they're delicious. And they're healthier for you than buying like the already cooked chicken, and it's a better deal. You get more bang for your buck. I got 2 pounds of butter for the guys. Picked this up because it looked so interesting, even though we had already gotten some ice cream at Kroger. Olivia saw these and it's like, oh, and so I said, yeah, I want to eat a couple of those when you open that up. I'll let her have all of it, but I just want to taste them. So they're little chocolate covered frozen dessert bits or bites. So let me get those put in the freezer. Hold on just a second. I picked up one of the only like fresh produce I got at Aldi today were some of these cherries because they actually looked really nice. So I got some black cherries. This is cherry season. I got 2 things of ham for the guys for sandwiches for their lunches. Usually Travis takes them because usually Scott will take leftovers if we have leftovers, but Travis doesn't always have the capacity to be by a microwave to warm up his food, so we most of the time, like 99% of the time, will take ham and cheese sandwiches for his lunch for work. I picked up 3 things of the Swiss cheese. That is Scott's favorite kind of cheese, and I found out Travis likes it too, so I got 3 packs of that. I got 2 things of hot dogs. I have some crescent rolls in the refrigerator downstairs, the kind that are in the tube, and so we're gonna have pigs in a blanket for dinner tonight. They're quick and they're easy, and yeah, so that's what we're having for dinner tonight. I bought some organic frozen sweet peas and some organic frozen broccoli florets. 1 pound of ground beef. This is for when we have pizza, homemade pizza. I got the guys some ice cream as well, some just plain chocolate. That's Travis's favorite, and Scott really doesn't care. He'll eat whatever. And then for one night, another night for one of our quick and easy meals, we're going to have popcorn chicken or popcorn shrimp and some of these breast tenders, chicken breast tenders. I like shrimp, but they're not like my absolute favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and cook the chicken as well. Either that or I'll just have a big salad and put some shrimp on, which maybe that's a better idea. That might be what I'll do. I'll just fix the shrimp, and I'll just eat a little bit on my salad. The rest of the family really, really likes shrimp. So 2 bags should be enough for that. So if that's what I do, if I end up doing that, then Olivia will have 2 of the honey battered chicken tenders for her lunches, because I've got a bag for her as well. And then the non-food items, I got some more air freshener, two things of dishwasher tabs, some napkins, and paper towels. And then I did get 2 more boxes of freezer bags. Like I said, we are hopefully going to be getting a lot of stuff in the freezer, like I'm doing strawberries. We want to do sweet corn as soon as it becomes available. And we bought a meat grinder, and so we ground up a bunch of chicken thighs that we had gotten on a really, really good deal. 88 cents a pound for these boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And so we put 65 pounds of ground chicken in the freezer, and we put them in 1 pound packages. So these quart freezer bags are really handy for that. We plan on doing that one more time, because they still have the chicken available. So we're going to get more, and we're going to do that again. And so yeah, we're really excited about that. And I've eaten some of that ground chicken, and it's really, really good. Really good. So anyway, that's why there's hardly any meat in my haul this time. It's because we got a bunch of ground chicken in the freezer. So that is lovely. And then I got some paper plates. Scott wanted to give these paper plates a try again. This is the kind we used to always buy, but then they got super cheap and flimsy, and he'd have to use 4 plates just to have enough strength for a fried egg for his breakfast. And so we decided we'd go with these because they're sturdier. But as you can see, these have a bigger diameter. So Scott really liked these better for their size, but they, like I said, they had become so cheap and chintzy. So I told him I'd get another package and he could try them again, and maybe the quality has improved. I'm not holding my breath on that, but maybe the quality has improved. Okay, I think that is everything that I got from Aldi. Let me get this stuff put away, and then I'll show you what I got from the last store that I went to, and I'll tell you about that in just a minute.
For the last store, I went into Cato Fashions, which, if you guys know, that is my absolute favorite clothing store. And the reason I went in there is, if you guys have Facebook, you know how they will pop up ads on your Facebook feed for different things? And I follow Cato Fashions they have a Facebook page, so I follow them. That's probably why I kept getting this thing popping up. Well, they're starting to get their fall fashions out, which they will still work for summer because they're like that transition fabrics and stuff. Well, this one article of clothing popped up on my feed, and I'm like, oh, that is so pretty, but I don't need it. So I just forgot about it. Well, the next day, the same thing popped up in my feed again. And I'm like, that is so pretty, but I don't need it. That happened 3 or 4 times. And so by the 4th time, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop in at Cato and see if they have that item. And I'm gonna get it because I love it, and it's caught my attention every single time. I tell you, those ads, those ads work, especially if you don't have any self-control. Especially for me, when it comes to clothing, I love clothes. I've always loved pretty clothes. And so anyway, of course, then when you go into Cato Fashions, you don't just come out with one item. I went in, they did have the item that I saw. In fact, they had a big poster of it on their window, and then when you walk in the door, it was the first thing on the display. So they're really selling that item hard, and it worked on me because I ended up getting it. It wasn't horribly expensive. It wasn't clearance. I usually try to buy clearance stuff at Cato. 2 of the items I got today were not clearance. 1 item was. So let me show you what I picked up from Cato. I will show you first the item that was the hook that got me into the store. All right, I don't know if you can see this, but this is what got me into the store. It was this cardigan, not a cardigan, it's a cover-up, like a tunic or oh, I can't remember the term what they used for it. Maybe it says on the tag, but anyway, It does not obviously match what I'm wearing, but when we back up, you can see how long it is. And it's just a cover that you wear over, like I've got shirts in like every color that's on here because these are my favorite colors. And yeah, and it'll go with blue jeans, it'll go with a skirt, it will go with capris, it'll go with khakis if you have a pair of khaki pants, if you have a pair of olive green pants. I mean, I just loved it. I loved it so much. I'm not probably doing it justice, but yeah, this is so cute. It's so comfortable and airy. And yeah, and it was $30, I think. Let me look at the tag. I think it was, let's see. Well, actually, it was $32. It was a little more than I thought it was. But anyway, it's worth it. It's worth every penny. So you can see how pretty it is. And it's got this fine detailing on the front. And it's just adorable. And I love these kind of like cover-up things. And like I said, it's got the summer colors and it will go right into fall and winter. And it is so pretty. I could have swore it was only like 25 bucks, but oh well. 32, that's a little much, but I was gonna get it regardless because I think it is beautiful and I love it. Now the one item that I got that was on clearance is one of those cold shoulder tops. I remember when those first came out years ago, I just didn't like them at all. I thought, oh, I don't like those. But you know, it's funny how when you see something, you see people wearing them enough, then you kind of decide you like them. But this top was on clearance, like I said. It was $15.99. It was regularly $23, and I really liked it. I liked the colors, and it's got, like I said, it's got the off-the-shoulder, like the bell sleeve, and then like the little spaghetti strap. It's not horribly off the shoulder. It comes like to here on me, and then with the spaghetti strap, and it's got this really cute tie, and I just loved the colors, and it's so pretty. This is another one that will go, I think this was in the spring collection, that's why it was on clearance, but it would definitely go in all seasons. I could wear this all seasons because I could put a sweater over it in the cooler months, and I'm run hot right now anyway. So anyway, I thought this was just adorable, and it hits me just below the belt line in length, just below the belt line. So it's perfect, and I really like it a lot. When I put it in the dressing room to try on, I was pretty skeptical, but when I put it on, I'm like, hey, that's pretty cute. And then the other thing I picked up was another thing I'd seen on the ads on Facebook, and I thought, I didn't think it would look good on me, but I really liked the color of it, and so I thought, well, what the heck, I'll try it on. This was the one that was $29. This was $29.99, $30 for a dress, which is not a bad price for a dress, and it's maxi dress, so it's really long. It's very flattering because it's got this tie right here that goes underneath like the skinniest part of your waist, and it cinches in, and like I said, it's a maxi dress, so it goes all the way to my ankles, and I'm tall, so like I said, obviously it's not flattering holding it up to me, but it actually does really look good on me, and I look really good in these colors, these warm tones, and it's got the nice big sleeve that hits a little bit, about a little bit 3/4, like right at my elbow. So yeah, it's a really, really pretty dress, and again, it will work for all seasons. And this dress has ruffles at the bottom of it, and it has this different, like all of the dress is this fabric until you get to the very last ruffle, and then it's this fabric. So it's super pretty. It's really comfortable too. All right, friends, that is it for my July grocery haul. Like I said, this is going to be the only video this week. I hope you guys understand. It's just going to be a crazy, crazy week. And my issues, it's not the filming of my videos. That's not the issue. The issue is the editing and the posting, because I always do that in the evenings, and I'm just not going to have time. By the time I get home, it'll be 8:30 or maybe closer to 9. And I'm not going to feel like going down and editing videos at that time of night, especially after having dealt with, hopefully, a lot of kids, because we're praying that we have a really good turnout for our Bible school. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye, friends.